Hello, Carolyn Stevens. A recent leadership bulletin focused on why an I'm okay, you're okay attitude is an intrinsic part of effective leadership. This triggered a lot of discussion. What troubled some bulletin readers was their perception of their lack of capacity to view another person as okay when the other person's behaviour was clearly not okay. Well, in the mind of the observer anyway. Now, these readers agreed that when successful leaders communicate, they're as clean as a whistle, they're authentic, believable and trustworthy, and that successful leaders are regarded as authentic, believable and trustworthy because they don't have anything to hide when they're communicating. They actually are authentic, believable and trustworthy. And also, they don't have anything to hide because they take an I'm okay, you're okay stance. But the problem is, so many leaders struggle to make the other person okay. Here's an example. Let's say the other person is one of your team members whose work ethic you think leaves a lot to be desired. They're arriving late and leaving early. Or maybe they're not putting enough attention on their KPIs. They're doing the bits that they like and pretty much ignoring the other bits. Your perception is that they're not up to scratch. They're not prepared to step up and you're fed up with them and their attitude. You've made the decision that they're not okay. It's a common situation for leaders. Only last week, I too found myself incredibly frustrated with a particular person. I made them not okay for pretty much the entire week. I was making them so not okay that I wasn't even tempted to have a discussion with them to attempt to resolve my dissatisfaction. And why is this an unacceptable leadership response? Well, I understand that your other person is behaving in a way that you don't like, you don't appreciate and you don't value. Now here's the really important bit. You don't know what's having them behave that way. You haven't lived their life. You don't know what happened to them when they were 3. You don't totally understand their natural behavioural wiring. You're not fully informed about their values. And you don't know that they had a huge unresolved argument with their spouse earlier in the day. You don't know that they didn't sleep a wink last night because they're concerned about the health of a child. Or you don't know that their peer is getting in the way of them producing the outcomes that they're supposed to produce. There are a lot of things that you don't know. Because you haven't been in their shoes since they arrived on planet Earth, you're not in a position to judge them or their behaviours. Okay, I know they've wronged you, or they're simply making it hard for you to do your job, or you simply find them hugely irritating. However, who are you to say that they have to behave in accordance with your rules for how human beings need to behave? Sure, if you're their boss and there's a performance issue at stake, you need to deal with that. And it's crucial that you behave as an admirable leader behaves and take a you're okay stance as you cleanly and clearly confront the performance issue. Here's where the rubber hits the road. Who are you judging as not okay? You don't need to like their behaviour, but will you accept that they are the way they are for good reason and let them be okay? Will you confront what you need to confront with them from a you're okay stance? As always, shoot me off an email if you or a leader in your team want assistance with this or another leadership habit. I'm happy to support you if I can. All the best for now.